One line that stood out to me in Fear and Trembling is where Kierkegaard writes, "No one shall be forgotten who was great in the world, but each was great in his own way, and each in relation to the greatness of what he loved. Each shall be remembered, but each was great entirely in relation to the greatness of that with which he struggled." What struck me about this line is that our greatness is confined by the thing in which we're striving to be great. For example, if we reach the top of our professional field, then we're great as a doer of that profession. If we successfully devote ourselves to becoming an excellent spouse, then we're great as a spouse. If we cultivate a deep relationship with God, then we're great in relationship with God. By listing these examples, I'm hoping to make it clear that life has different arenas that each demand unique attention if we want to be great in them. And that brings me to my next point, which is that greatness in one arena does not automatically transfer to greatness in another. For example, we can't spend all of our time building a career and then assume we'll automatically be a great husband or wife. Those are different arenas that require different forms of devotion. Likewise, we can't assume that reaching the top of our industry will therefore make us spiritually great. These are entirely different arenas. And once we see that they're different arenas, Kierkegaard's insight forces a deeper question about how we're prioritizing them. We should strive to be great in all the arenas of our lives, but we also have to recognize that our greatness is confined by the greatness of the arena itself. So if you believe that being a great parent is greater than being great in your profession, then your time and energy should reflect that belief. If you believe that a great relationship with God is the highest form of greatness, then you should strive to make that a top priority. And the last line that I'll share from Kierkegaard is that the key to becoming great in any of these areas is to simply begin. He writes, "And that if one is truly to learn something from the great, it is that one must be attentive precisely to the beginning. If one who must act were to judge himself according to the outcome, he would never come to the point of beginning. Even if the outcome is able to bring happiness to the whole world, it cannot help the hero. For he first came to know the outcome when the whole affair was finished, and it was not by this that he became a hero, but he became one by the fact that he began." Ultimately, this episode is a call to align how we actually live with our values. Because we become great in relation to what we love, and the height of our greatness is limited by the height of the thing we aim at, the focus should be on striving to be great at what is truly great. The question I'll leave you with, then, is what do you think is truly great, and have you begun living in a way that's striving towards being great in that arena? Thanks so much for watching. The goal of my channel is to share takeaways from philosophy that are helpful for modern life. If that's something you're interested in, then subscribe to follow along, and I hope to see you in the next episode.